Why did Cid summon me? I had a pretty good idea. He could tell I'd lost heart. Everyone here would have me take up arms. Everyone. But why go through the trouble of becoming a warrior of light just to fulfill the ambitions of others? In truth, I was ready to lay down my sword when Cid sent for me. That's the law here. In Palamecia, you fight, or you're forgotten. And that's just the way it is. Cid did claim this twisted world would reveal its true nature through his tale. Should I relive his memories? Will I be willing to once again walk the path of the Warrior of Light?
I've watched you trace back to my master's origins, back to the first story. I see a light inside you. It grows stronger.
Really? I don't feel any different.
I may be a Moogle no longer, but can see it. I see it shining from within.
If you say so.
Let us continue on. My master is waiting for us. That fairy with you doesn't say much, does she? She's such an adorable little thing. I've often thought that it would be nice to hear her speak. Even just a bit.
Hey, Echo. Sounds like you've got a fan. She's not big on flattery.
That's a shame, as my words were spoken in earnest. If you ask me, I believe that your fairy is being especially timid so as not to cause you any trouble, perhaps.
If only she was this quiet all the time.
Oh, I do hope those words were not spoken in earnest. I will go and check ahead. Wait here for a moment if you would.
He's gone, Echo.
What do you think he's checking on?
I don't think he's checking on anything. He's just giving us a chance to talk.
Maybe that's what he wants us to think, while the whole time he's out there spying on us.
You don't trust him, do you? I mean, it's usually all I can do to get you to be quiet, so not hearing a peep makes me nervous.
Were you expecting we'd all sit down to tea? You really need to take this more seriously. You're disappointed, aren't you? You can't believe Cid's origin story's just a minor scuffle in some backwater town.
I just can't picture the Warrior of Light arising from something so mundane. It's unordinarily ordinary. I'm keeping my guard up.
Good. See for yourself how the tale unfolds. Later!
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Let us continue.
Yeah.
Perhaps your throat is parched. I would be more than happy to make some tea.
No thanks. How long have you been in Cid's service?
To tell you the truth, I really have no idea. We residents of Palamecia are not given to reflecting on the past. I know not when I came to serve at his side or where we met. I don't even know how I broke my pom-pom. I remember nothing at all.
Are you sure that you're not just saying that because there are things that you'd rather forget?
Such guile is beyond me. I live entirely in the moment, this moment. I treasure the present over fading memories of days long past.
Now then, where were we in the telling?
Some tedious goings-on in your hometown, as I recall.
You don't mince words. As you say, it was petty rivalry that first set things into motion. But it was a certain event that sent this backcountry youth down the path toward my future. The path toward becoming a warrior of light.
From everything I've heard so far, it's hard to imagine how.
Delve into my past and you'll see. I was born and raised in a small town by the name of Palamisia. The ruler of that town, Lord Chaos, proposed marriage to a girl named Sarah and was refused. In revenge, he cut off the water that fed the fields of the local towns and villages.
The petty act of a small man. So Sarah, she turned to you then. You were the town's best swordsman, no?
And yet, I was powerless to help. All I could do was listen to Sarah's plight and share her fears. In the end, she saw no way out but to accept his proposal and marry Chaos. And if the tale ended there, I'd have lived out my days as a simple farmer, never having reason to leave the place of my birth. Though Sarah consented to the marriage in the end, the rumors began to spread. People said her true love was not Chaos, but the town's best blade, and that Lord Chaos had forced her into the union, an unwilling bride.
Rumors, you say, but it was true.
It was the fool, Voice, who whispered madness into the ear of the humiliated Lord Chaos. At Voice's suggestion, Chaos held a competition of arms. If Sarah loved the best blade in town, then Chaos would prove he was that blade and none other.
The definition of a charade. They say the smallest bell rings loudest, and he calls himself Chaos.
He started out insignificant enough, in much the same way that I, the first warrior of light, was nothing but a farm boy. I had little appetite for travel, let alone adventure. If it were up to me, I would have never entered that competition. But my younger brother, Mid, he signed me up without my knowledge. My hand was forced. Looking back, I realize I was caught up in a tide, carried along by the fickle currents of fate.
So that was it? You were just swept down the path to becoming a warrior of light? What about strength of will? What about determination?
These things are important, yes, but there is more to the tale. A word of caution before you delve too deeply into my past.
Now you're trying to scare me?
It's for your own good. My memories will be an assault upon your senses. You must endure the same raw pain I endured, feel the losses I felt. They will echo through your bones.
That does sound pretty scary.
We'll move on when you're ready, and no sooner. Begin.
So this is the clash with Chaos at the competition, huh? Things are coming to a head now.
I know. A mere backwater brawl. That is what you're thinking, is it not?
I still can't picture you rising from this to become the Warrior of Light.
A backwater this may have been, but I was up against the best of the best in the competition. I did not think I stood a chance.
Oh, weren't you the best sword in town?
Perhaps yes, but stronger rivals had come from afar, seeking wealth and glory. Chaos and the purse he offered tempted the best blades from across the land.
Of course. He wanted you to lose.
It wasn't quite as simple as that. This was all part of a carefully laid plan. But perhaps you should see for yourself. Feel the heat upon your skin as you enter the arena. With your hands wield your steel, and with your eyes try to penetrate Chaos's ruse.
So this is what you meant by experiencing your past firsthand.
Hmm?